So yesterday was our first day back with the mandate. We had a smooth opening of schools. There were a relatively small number of students that kind of refused to wear the face covering, and we're working through that. But all in all, it was a kind of uneventful day, which was great.
How did that look like discipline-wise?
So we're starting easy. We wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to speak with the parent, advise them of the student code of conduct, and then really encourage them, remind them of the benefits of wearing a facial covering, and kind of take a positive, supportive approach to it, and before we have to kind of fall back on the student code of conduct.
Are they being allowed inside the classroom?
Yesterday they were, just because we wanted to people might not have been aware of the new requirement. We wanted to give them a chance to get up to speed. We offered facial coverings to anyone who needs them. We have plenty on hand at the schools. And then today we're going to take, as students have now been warned, schools are reaching out to talk to their parents, and I'm hoping we'll have much more compliance today. And again, it was a really relatively small number of students that opted not to wear the mask.
Do you know how many we're talking about?
We had a couple of our large high schools that may have had 30, 40 students. Other schools, it was very small numbers. I went by an elementary school, there was only one student at the whole school. So by and large, when you consider we have 167,000 kids, I think it was a very relatively small number.
So will these students in the future, after today, if they're still not complying, will they not be allowed back in the classroom?
Yes, if this continues, they could face discipline. They may have to be isolated. We may have to take additional measures to ensure compliance. That is our board policy, and we expect to adhere to it.
Do you think some of these kids are caught in the middle between the school board and the district and then their parents who are, maybe anti-mask?
That could well be. I don't really have that information, but I suspect that could be human nature, where something's more important to an adult than it may be to a young student.
Mr. Burke, how are things looking on the horizon? I know before we had the mask mandate, there was talk that this was going to be something that was going to be revisited every 30 days. Is that still being applied now that this has been a mandatory mask mandate that's turned into?
So the board approved an emergency policy that's good for 90 days, but they left themselves the latitude to revisit that periodically. And I would say 30 days is probably still a good interval, right? So they'll continue to have that conversation. If the board decides a month in, if we see conditions dramatically improve and they want to relax it, they can advise me to do so, and I'd be happy to do that. I hope we have that opportunity.
And I just want to get your reaction on the governor's comments yesterday talking about mask mandates, anti-science. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I guess I'm troubled that we're in an environment where the science, there can be two sets of science, and I think there's science and there's pseudoscience. So I'd hope that we could have science be a nonpartisan issue, and that we could all get together and agree and follow the experts.
Are you concerned with some of his consequences he's laid out?
Our board made a courageous decision, and they did what they felt was right. It was not easy for them, I know. We take our state leaders seriously in the Constitution and the laws, but at this situation, with the cases, over 18% positivity in Palm Beach County, we are seeing children in the pediatric wards of our hospitals, and they had to do what they felt was right and err on the side of safety and an abundance of caution for our kids.
What would you say to parents who are on the other side of it who want to go back virtual? I know you said, the state hasn't allowed that, but what would you say to those parents?
I would say, bear with us, please. The school is the best place for your child. We've worn the face coverings for over a year. Hopefully a few more months could be palatable. And I really feel like it's best for their kids to be in front of their teachers. So I would ask them to try to, think of the community at large, that it's just not their child's safety, but those around them and our teachers. And to try to work with us. And we're not doing this to be vindictive or harsh. We're just trying to keep everybody safe.
We're hearing there's issues on the school buses with being able to enforce the mask policy when the driver's trying to drive and all that. Have you heard anything about that, or and what's your response to it?
Not directly. We have had some challenges with our bus situation because we don't have enough drivers. Like many industries across this country, it's hard to fill those jobs. And then when we started the school year with the Delta variant, we've had to send drivers home. So I'm not surprised to hear maybe some crowding. It is hard for the driver to keep his or her eye on the road and then also provide enforcement in the back of the bus. So we're doing the best we can there. And again, if the parents would encourage their students to comply, that'd be helpful.
And you said the crowding too on the buses. That's become an issue because you have less drivers.
We're working through that. If the bus is crowded, what happens is the driver has to turn back and make 2 trips and go back and double back and pick up additional kids. And then also with the mask requirements, it's not just on the driver to enforce that. When the driver gets to the school, the driver can tell the school administrators, I had an issue with compliance, and then they can follow up with the students. We don't want drivers handling discipline. That's left to the principal and assistant principal and the experts.
So this is kind of the third week of school. It's been 2 weeks since they've been, back, but the third week of school, and things have changed. What do you see happening going forward? I know this is an evolving situation, but what's your plan for going forward and these changes that continue to come?
So I've been out at our school campuses, and that's the fun part of my job. And I can tell you, kids and teachers, principals, support staff, they're all excited to be there. They want to stay on campus. They're tired of the distance learning. And this whole mask issue has gotten a lot of attention, and I think it's detracted from what's really happening in our classrooms every day, and that's teaching and learning. So I'll be happy when we can put this behind us and just get back to doing what we do best, and that's taking care of the students, making sure they get back on track, both academically and social-emotionally.
One last thing, you talked on it a little bit earlier, but when it comes to the number of students having to quarantine, you said there's some work being done right now behind the scenes. You have a meeting with the Teachers Association trying to figure out what are some ways, innovative ways, we can continue having the students learn while they're away from class. Can you kind of just expound on that?
Yeah, so right now we've asked teachers to voluntarily turn on their cameras to help students at home. I want to hear out the teachers union, see if they have any thoughts, and also our principals about what could we do to maybe make those students that are quarantined have the best experience possible. So I'm open to suggestions, and we've just agreed to kind of sit down and talk it through. And I want to hear their perspective because they're in the classrooms daily,
And there's some possibility that there may be an incentive program for teachers to donate that extra time for help for these students.
Possibly, and we're doing some of that already with the teachers that'll agree to work like office hours and provide that like homework assistance. But we're going to take a fresh look at everything, see what we can do.
One more question. How is it working as far as, I know you've had to send home hundreds of teachers at this point to quarantine or because they have COVID. How's it working with those classrooms? I know it obviously just depends on the grade level, but...
Right, so our school board last week approved a pay increase for our substitute teachers. We're hopeful that'll encourage more people to be willing to come in and fill in when a teacher has to go home. So that's been our most recent step, that and ongoing recruitment and job fairs and trying to get more people to come work for the school district. It's a great place to work if anyone's out there.
Has that been a stressor for you? I know you said staffing is your biggest challenge right now.
Oh, sure. I think for any employer, especially when you're the largest in the county, with what we're seeing this Delta variant do between the cases and the quarantines, it's disruptive, right? So we're trying to hang on to all the staff we can and keep them safe.